Hello again, it's Glenn Walford here from franchisebuyer.com.au, and I'm here with the esteemed franchise guru himself, Brian Keane. Brian, how are you going?
Good morning, Glenn. Really well, thanks.
Excellent, mate.
Yourself?
Yeah, very good, very good. And we're at the Melbourne Franchise Expo. Brian has a consultancy business called How to Franchise Simply, in a maze of a world of a lot of franchise consulting and a lot of things going on. As you know, Brian used to be with some of the big boys back in the early days of franchising when it was really booming in Australia, didn't you? And now you're doing your own thing. So we're specifically here this morning to talk about a new package you've got about helping existing franchisors audit their systems to see how they're going, basically. Can you tell us a little bit about
Absolutely, yeah, thanks, Glenn. It's called the Franchisor Growth Program, and I've been approached by a number of existing franchise groups, both fairly new and some have been around for as much as 25 years, saying we haven't quite achieved what we wanted to, or we need to expand into state, and the things we need to do in our business is not working the way we believed it should do.
Yeah.
So can you help us? So I was fascinated because my background has been as a franchisee, franchisor, and as a broker, and working with many groups like from Jim's Mowing through to Donut Kings and Eagle Boys and so on.
On the board behind here, there's heaps of top brands.
They're all there. And so over those years I've been lucky enough to have a lot of experience, some good, some bad, but you learn from it all, I suppose. And what I've developed is a program where I do what I call a franchisor business health check, where I go through a process, appraise an existing franchise group, and then produce a report, and we have a 2 to 3 hour workshop together going through this report, diagnose what needs to be attended to, and then see what areas of the business we need to address it. Maybe it's the money flow, maybe looking at structures of fees.
So it's really pulling the whole business apart, and I know at the expo here, because we're here 3 days now and we're getting a lot of different people coming up, so it's great for startups, obviously, to look what they're doing, but also even some more established franchises have been talking to as well, haven't they?
Absolutely, and some of them quite large, but it's fresh eyes looking at it with a different view. And I've been privileged to work with so many franchise groups that they all do perhaps the same basic system they apply, but people do it in different ways.
Yeah, and they've been doing it for many years, they've got their own ways, they've always done it, and so a fresh set of eyes, like you said, is pretty important. If people want to get in contact with you to talk about this sort of stuff, what's the best way to get in contact?
Well, we've got a website they should go to and have a look at that, howtofranchisesimply.com.au. I've got a 1300 number, 1300 960 136.
Glad you remembered that, yeah.
Or otherwise, my email, it's simply Brian, BRIAN, at howtofranchisesimply.com.au.
Great, that's the news. Anyway, Brian, thanks for joining us.
That's a pleasure. Have a great day.
Will do.
Take care.
It's Glenn again from franchisebuyer.com.au, and no doubt be seeing you soon. Thanks for that.